some free patterns for springtime. Welcome to my channel. My name is Umbriel. I am designer and a podcaster and a YouTube video maker behind maanknitwear. Today I'm gonna give you some free patterns for springtime. So I made a video for size inclusive patterns for springtime. That one I'll put up here somewhere so you can find that. And today I'm gonna give you all the free patterns. So I have 20 patterns picked out. So let's just go right into it. The first pattern that I found is so springy that it is just perfect. It is actually called the Spring Parade Cardigan. It is a design by Drops. Drops has a lot of free patterns, and there are some gems in there. So this one I thought was very, very cute. It is an all over tulip colorwork cardigan. It's knit in a DK weight yarn on 4mm needles, and it just looks so cute. The sizes available are a small until a 3XL, so for adults. And that leads me to the next pattern, because I thought, how cute is it when you could knit one for a little one as well. So here's the Tulip Yoke Baby Cardigan by Jennifer Little. It is this really cute little cardigan knit on a sport weight yarn on 3.25mm needles, or US 3, and it is available in sizes 3 to 6, 6 to 9, and 9 to 12 months. So anything under a year, which would be so cute if you get you make the big one for yourself and then the little one for your child if you have one, or your niece or nephew or anything. I think it's just super cute. Then next up, I have a few tops. The first one that I wanted to show you is Top Primavera by Isabel Nascimento, and I believe Primavera means spring in Spanish, I think. It is published in Rosarios, and it is knit with a DK weight yarn, and it's just, so the front is pretty simple, but on the back it has this beautiful lace detailing and a V on the back. So I think you could also wear it the other way around, although I haven't seen that yet. Oh, I see here the pattern is available in English and in Portuguese, so I'm guessing Primavera is also spring in Portuguese. It's knit on a 3.25mm needle, just like the little cardigan that I just showed, and it just looks like the perfect breezy summery springtimey top. Then another springtime top is Sara by Sari Nordland, and it was released in Novita Knits. It is knit on a DK weight yarn on 4mm needles, and this is a top that you can that you're supposed to wear front, side first, or okay. It has these buttons down the back, but you can also wear them at the front. So you can choose however you want to wear it. Actually, I couldn't find any pictures of what the front would look like or the back. So the side that doesn't have the buttons. And I'm guessing they don't both have buttons, although maybe they are. So yeah. And then it's a free pattern, knit in cotton, at least that's the sample, and I think it's really beautiful, and it's really nice to find a pattern by such a good, well-known designer, Sari Nordland, for free. Then the next one is Drops pattern. It's called Canyon Clay, and I feel like this top is like the Sunday Tea by Petite Knit, but then a little different. So actually, I have an unpopular opinion. That is, I don't love the Sunday Tea. It is this like starburst top, but I do like that starburst kind of. But this top has it only on the sleeves. So I feel like that's a really cool idea. Instead of having it all over, you can also have it just on the sleeves. and it has this really nice way of like slanting down like this a little bit. So really nice, I think. It's knit on an Aran weight yarn. They use Drops Paris for it. I have some of that in stash for another project, but I might just use it for this one. And it's knit on 5mm needles. There's also a bunch of people who've knitted it, so there's a lot of projects on Ravelry that you can scroll through to see what you want to tweak or not, or which size you want to make. They are available in sizes small to 3XL, and I think it just looks like a beautiful little summer top. Then another t-shirt that I found is called Kentia by Marie-Amélie Designs, and it's this beautiful lace at the top. So it's a t-shirt with lace at the top and then stockinette at the bottom. It's knit in a light fingering weight yarn on 3.5mm needles, and it comes in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sizes, 90cm bust circumference until 140. And I think this is really cool. It looks very much like one of the patterns that I showed in the size inclusive pattern video, but then the t-shirt version. So I showed a sweater in that video that also from Unit that also has like all over lace at the top and then switches colors and has stockinette at the bottom. But this looks like the t-shirt version basically, and this one is available for free. So you could also knit this one into a sweater and then have the same output almost. Then next up I have the Swing by Spring top, also by Drops Design, and I decided to put this one in because it has a beautiful lace detailing at the top. So I have noticed that a lot of tops that are very popular in the summertime are like the peacock tee and like other a lot of other tees that I found have the lace at the top, and this is one of those patterns, but this one is available for free. And I really like the way it looks. I'll put in a picture, of course, like I did for every one of them. But it has this, like, it goes out. It has this circular yoke with like some lacy details. It's knit on a DK weight yarn using 4mm needles. And it comes in sizes small to 3XL. And I think it looks super, super cute. Then I have another patterned yoke tee by Drops Design. It's called the Treasure Hunt top, and it actually has this like kind of like structuurstrik kind of at the top. So I think this is very unique and I haven't seen this type before. It looks like it's just done with knit and purl stitches and some yarn overs, but I really like the way it looks. It's knit on a sportway yarn on 3mm needles. And yeah, I just think it looks super nice. So this is another tee or t-shirt that you could make. It also comes in a small to 3XL. And I think, yeah, it just looks super nice. You can knit it in cotton. You can also knit it in some wool yarn or wool and cotton blend or any other plant fiber. I think it would be really, really cool. Then next up I have what is called the Summer Tee, but I included in my springtime knitting, by Crystal Hyatt, which is published in a Knitter's Pride blog. And it is this really nice stripy detailed raglan t-shirt, which seems super simple. And it is available for free as a free download. It comes in 11 sizes. So also if you don't really want to make this would be the perfect like little recipe to like make your own raglan. And you can add your own texture or different colors. I think it looks really, really nice and really like a staple knit piece. It's knit on DK weight yarn on 4mm needles. Yeah, I think it just looks really nice. I also see some plain versions. I see some people making it into a sweater. Yeah, I would really recommend this one to use as like a standard raglan tee design. Then next up, I feel like this one is very popular, so you might already know this one, but I did want to include it because I think it just looks so good. It's the Ballerina Wrap top by Alexandra Tavel, who is 2 of Wands on Ravelry. And it's this wrap top, like with an I-cord wrap, and it just goes like that over each other. It has a raglan and it has short sleeves. I've seen a lot of people making it in a long sleeve version, and right now it already has more than 600 projects on Ravelry, so there's a lot you can scroll through. It comes in sizes extra small to 4XL, so it's also super size inclusive. I think it looks super nice. You might already know it, but I wanted to include it in case you didn't. So something very similar that is also available for free is the Celesta wrap shirt by Lia Petaya, which was published in a Novita magazine. This is also a wrap top, but it is just like you tie it on the side, so it doesn't go all the way around. Although you could probably just make it a little longer and then tie it all the way around. But it's this, well, this is really a ballerina wrap shirt. Because the model is also wearing like a ballerina outfit. And it is in a long sleeve, but you could make this one in a short sleeves version. It's knit on a DK weight yarn on 4mm needles, and it comes in sizes extra small to 2XL. And it's just available as a free download, so you can just download it from Ravelry straight. Yeah. Then I am going into sweaters, but not too heavy of sweaters, kind of like springtimey transitional season shirts. So this one I found is called Late Nights, and it's all over lace, very drapey looking sweater. It is a design by Drops Design. It is knit on an Aran weight yarn on 5mm needles. But I think they're using their brushed alpaca silk. And this makes me think, because I still have some brushed alpaca silk in my yarn stash. So this would be a perfect sweater for that. It would be like this perfect layer for those like colder evenings that you could just put on and then just have a nice warm sweater. And it doesn't weigh too much or take up too much space if you're on a holiday or anything. It comes in sizes extra small to 2XL, and it's available on the Drops website for free. Then I found one, sometimes I go all the way into the like depths of the Drops website, and then I look at really old designs. And this one I found, I thought was so cute and so pretty and so springy, because it has lace. I feel like lace is really something of springtime. It's called Sky Blush by Drops. It is knit on a sport weight yarn, and they use Drops Saffron, which is a sport weight cotton yarn, on 3.5mm needles, and it's this all over lace cardigan. I think it looks so cool, and the photo is so 90s. I think it's just so cool. I see there's one person who put pictures on Ravelry, so it does work, the pattern. Like sometimes when you have this really old pattern, you're like, okay, am I going to be able to do this? But someone else did, so you'll probably be successful. It comes in sizes small to 2XL. I think it just looks so cool and gets you straight back to the 90s. Then I have another cardigan, which is called Elysees by Cecilia Tricot. And it is this cardigan with satin sleeves with some color work details on the top of the shoulder. It's knit in a worsted weight yarn on 5.5mm needles. And I feel like it comes in just one size 42 Italian. Yeah, but I think looks pretty oversized. So yeah, I think it does fit a lot of different people. I think it's a really nice cardigan design, and I wanted to share it on here to show you guys. Then I found another free cardigan. Cardigans I feel like are perfect for springtime because you can just like take them off when it gets hot, and then when it gets colder you can put them on again. It's just a perfect layering piece. This one is called the Huoleton Cardigan, where Huoleton means carefree. I feel like it's in Finnish. Correct me if I'm wrong. It is a design by Lia Petaya, and it was released in a Novita Knits magazine. It's knit with a DK weight yarn, and it's this all over brioche cardigan, which would be a really cool alternative to the Acnite cardigan or the Viveka cardigan by so the Acnite cardigan by Petite Knit, or the Viveka cardigan by My Favorite Things Knitwear, which are both cardigans with a brioche. And this one is from Novita, and it is available for free. So here you have a free alternative. It is knit on 5mm needles, and it comes in sizes extra small to 3XL. And I think it was true that it was Finnish, because the available languages is also one of them is Finnish. So, and Novita is maybe Finnish too, I think. And I think the cool detail is that they do like increases and decreases around the like side, so it slants like inwards a little bit, and I think that looks really cool. And depending on which yarn you use, you have a very different outcome. I think it looks super cool. Then I have another lacy cardigan, which is the Chicory Cardigan by Rachel Brockman. This is a cardigan designed on a DK weight yarn and knit with 4mm needles, and it's very size inclusive. It comes from a 2XS to a 6XL. So yeah, it has some detailing with color work, well, like stripes kind of in the ribbing, but you could omit that, of course, to make it a little less sporty. I feel like I would omit it, I think, if I would knit this one. And I really like the look of that lace. So it's like almost like wavy, or like chicory. Chicory is a vegetable, right? I think. And I think it's one of those beautiful cardigans for the springtime to put over things that you're wearing already. And the thing I really like about it too is that it has like this kind of like a collar, which makes it stand out other than just like a regular straight cardigan or a V cardigan. So I think that's really cool. Then next up I have another sweater, which is called Astrantia by Marie Emily Designs. It is knit on a fingering weight yarn on 3.5mm needles, and it has a circular yoke, it looks like, and it has these like all these like little baubles, it looks like, in these like diamond shapes all over the yoke, and I think that looks super cool. It is available in bust circumference 80 till 135 centimeters, and it is available for free, which is amazing. Why are so many people who release free patterns? It's amazing, isn't it? Well, I think it's a really cool sweater to knit for the springtime, to have like a light and airy, because with a fingering weight then you get a light and airy sweater, which is just beautiful for springtime. Another sweater that I found that is also available for free, and that's knit even on a light fingering weight yarn, is called Solace by Jane Van Sales, which was published in Expression Fiber Arts. And it is this beautiful satin sleeve color work sweater, and the color work starts like somewhere around here to like down, and it just looks really nice. It has this like big circular neckline, so not a mock neck, but like a little more open, like a circular neckline. And yeah, I think it looks really cool. They used minimal contrast for the color work, but if you would use very high contrast different colors that have high contrast with each other, the color work will stand out a lot more. So it would be cool to play around with that. And I think this is another really nice lightweight sweater that would be perfect for the springtime and the upcoming summertime. Then I have one pattern that would be really cool to include as well, which are some shorts. These are also designed by Leah Pataya, and also published in a Novita magazine. It's called the Piruetti cabled shorts. So yeah, how cool. These are some shorts with all over cables, and it looks like they designed it or styled it kind of in like a sleepwear vibe. So I really like that. It's knit with a DK weight yarn on 3.5mm needles, so that's kind of a tight gauge. And this would be the perfect shorts to just cuddle up in the springtime. It would be perfect for fall too, I feel like, but I wanted to include it because I found it now. So yeah, they're available in sizes extra small to XL, and it is available for free. I don't know if I would fit this though, so it's, I mean, XL for shorts is probably too small for me. So yeah, I think they're really cool, and maybe there's something you can add in or change to make them fit. Yeah, I think they're really cool. And then finally, I wanted to include one more child's pattern, which I think is so cute. I found it on the website of Bergère de France, and it is this really cute sweater with a little lamb on it, and it's called Motif Mouton, which I think Mouton means sheep. So it has this cool little sheep on the front, and the pictures are just adorable, like little kids wearing the sweater with the little sheep on the front. So cute. It is knit on a DK weight yarn on 3.5mm needles, and it comes in the sizes 6 months, 12 months, 18 months, 24 months, and 36 months. So until 2.5 years. It just looks so cute. I see, by the way, I'm pretty sure when I found it, I did find this one a while ago, but now I saw that the pattern is available for €2, and I'm pretty sure I already clicked on it before and then I had it for free, but I didn't save it then. So, oopsie. But I think it does say something like you can find, it's all in French, so it takes me a long time to read it. No, it's okay. I'll figure out if it's for free or not. I'm on the English website now. Lamb sweater. Oh yeah, it is €2 to download. Okay. Never mind, it's not for free, but it is cute, so, you know. Then it's 19 free patterns, not 20. All right, so that was it for my springtime knit list for all the free patterns that I found for springtime. I hope this inspired you. Did you think of any of them like, oh yeah, I'm gonna cast them on right now. They'll be perfect for some yarn I have in stash. And if you like these kind of videos, I have a bunch of them on my YouTube channel. They're on the playlist pattern videos. And if you enjoy knitting in general, then consider subscribing. And then I hope to see you next time. All right, have a lovely springtime and see you later. Bye.